Alright, greetings Panadians, and welcome to my explanation video on whether or not it is even worth it for you to do the One Punch Man World content for those who have been asking me this constantly. It's a question that I've been asked before and after the patches have been released, so to help people understand what you'll have to do and what you'll miss out, I will try and break this down further for people who actually have asked me this. And just as a disclaimer, this is specifically for the One Punch Man Special World content only, not the actual event itself, like the entirety of itself. I'm not covering that right now. But if people want me to, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them in a video, or write it down in the comments or whatnot. But yeah, those will be covered after the Special World content, if only if people want to, so we'll just leave that alone. But yeah. And just some basic information for people to consider for the actual Special World are the following. The first thing that you'll have to ask is, well, while you're watching this video, is how hard or how much work is required, and is this going to take forever? To put it simply, no, it's not hard at all, and I'll show you in real quick after I get done with the explanation part. But yeah, the first thing to consider is the fact that, just as a basic information, is the fact that the One Punch Man world, as you can probably tell from the background right now, is the fact that the spawn rates are enhanced, and depending on which map you go to, the spawn rates are even more enhanced. Like, the more surface area there is, the more mobs that they can spawn. And not to mention, One Punch Man World character has a base multiplier of 1000% EXP, and it gets higher as you level up. At a max upwards of 100%, so you're going to have only 1100% as a maximum without any multipliers. So that in of itself is already really good. And not to mention, the One Punch Man World's special character that you're seeing right now, Saitama on screen, has a really good set of mobility skills for both dash and really tall jump. I don't have the tall jump skill unlocked yet, but that is unlocked at 130. But just to showcase, yeah, it has no cooldown. It just has a max use limit before you have to land on the floor. It's that good, and it's omnidirectional as well, which is nice. So mobility is not an issue, the damage is not an issue, and just to show you the damage, this is you using your basic attack skill. Just look at that. Just tell me this is not going to be easy. It is gonna be easy. And not to mention, another mention is the fact that all the missions are super easy. Yeah, for example, the exploration missions are super easy, mostly for the fact that all you have to do is go to specific locations that you'll have to do nothing on purpose. It'll all happen on accident. For example, if you hit level 200, let me show you real quick on the UI. If you hit level 200, you gotta go to Vanishing Journey anyways to do the next set of kills. Well, guess what? That's a mission. And you automatically get a level 200 daily symbol. You don't have to do dailies. You can just log on, kill stuff for like 10-20 minutes, log off. You'll get done with this before the event is over. Yeah. And just to move things along so I don't sit on this stuff for too long and repeat over and over, you also get a really strong origin style skill that you can use to nuke bosses. Like, look at this. I am wearing nothing. And I am still nuking things right here. Imagine if I had gear in bosses. Oh, and did I mention that you get a... Where is it? Boss mission? Yeah. If you kill Seavel, which will not be hard. Oh, look. You get a level 5 Roar. This is the easiest special character event that Nexon has ever released. Yeah. And the fact that all those free items and whatnot to help you along isn't enough. The mobility, the sheer damage that I just covered isn't enough to convince you. Let's go over some pros and cons. The pros are the following: that you get a decent amount of rewards. I've consolidated them on a list. I'm not going to show you in-game, but you can get a bunch of them regardless. But assuming you get all the boss kills done and you're level 260, you'll get a total of 3 Soul Urta Fragment Selector coupons, 1 Mag Pot. There was supposed to be a second one, but I don't think I saw it. I think Nexon messed up on that one. There's 1 Transcendent Growth Pot, 2,000 Advanced EXP Vouchers, 200 Black Flames, and a load of cosmetics. And when I mean a load of cosmetics, I mean... Look at this. You got chairs, you got NX capes, you got the stupid face, which I do want. And there is a bunch of furniture items. If you're like me, and you like the home content, and you wish Nexon actually capitalized on a little bit more and actually added more stuff, well, guess what? This event is just that. There's a lot of crap in there, and I love it. And obviously, when you cover some pros, you gotta cover some cons. Well, the first one I'm going to cover as a con is not even a con, let's be honest, because 4 of the activity missions require killing of 2,500 kills, 25,000 kills, and 30,000 kills to daily runners like me. And as I mentioned, you just got to log on like 10, 15 minutes a day, kill some stuff, log off. Ain't going to be that bad. But for people who can't be bothered, even with the enhanced spawn rate, this might be a negative to some. But also take note that the increased spawn rate makes this con not much of a con. Like, let's take a look. Let's take a look. And this is not even an optimal map. 100 kills in 7 seconds. Yeah, not even trying. That was 10 seconds for that much. There's so much stuff. Like, there's so much easy stuff that you can get done. Imagine if you went to an actual good map. And not to mention, even if you're like covering a big map, you unlock some skills. Like Genos is a turret skill that just stays there. You gotta kill 30,000 kills of him anyways. But guess what? Look at him go. Look how fast he's going. This is super easy. The worth for this event is totally up to you. But the value that you see is very good. But back to continuing the actual list of cons. The next on my list of cons is that the fact that none of the special world earned items and mesos are transferable. So any mesos that you obtain from the event quests, the boss drops, etc., nor any of the items, so God forbid you get a pitched boss item, which I hope you don't in the server, those will not be transferable. That is a big negative, but the next negative I'm going to be the next column I'm going to be covering is the biggest negative in my opinion for most, and that is that the One Punch Man character's progress will not be converted into another character, like with the previous Demon Slayer event where your Tanjiro character was converted into a hero. Unfortunately, Saitama, yeah, he's going to get deleted, which does suck. But yeah, those are the pros and cons that I feel are the very critical things for people to know about before like considering doing this. But all in all, it's still very easy to get done, and you don't even have to try. Yeah, what's this? Oh, there's a bunch of cutscenes for when you unlock new areas. But yeah, just to showcase a little bit more, Genos, can you stop? Yeah, like I mentioned, the exploration missions are literally just to unlock the respective Arcane River maps, quite literally. Oh, actually, wait, I think you only have to get to 255 because Labyrinth unlocks at 250. Wait, no, I think it's 250 and not 255. Oh, you don't even have to get to 260. I take that back. And as you also saw, defeating mobs with specific skills is a requirement. Some of these skills are unlocked later, like Genos is unlocked early. The super jump is unlocked level 130. The other stuff are way later as well. It does not take that long. Plus, like Genos just stays as a turret, which is... yeah. It lasts 180 seconds. This is going to be easy. The multi-kills, those you already saw. Like, just me doing a showcase and explaining things to you guys, I already did 2630 multi-kills on accident. It'll happen collectively. And I'll link Steve's video in the description so people can actually see how to do the hyper one. Long story short, really big map, and use the origin. Yeah, let's see if I can actually show you without dying in here. One map that I'm personally going to go take advantage of is, I believe, is Closed Area. Oh, I can't go there because I don't have the level requirement. But yeah, there are many maps that he'll showcase, but I recommend watching his videos regardless because it'll actually help you. And not to mention, he'll show you where to go for the high mountain. To those who don't want to watch his video, all you got to do is go to Locklean at level 220. There's a little portal at one of the top of the houses. Talk to it. Literally... just use the mobility skills that it gives you as the class base, as well as the vertical jump right here. It takes a long time to get up there because it's a really long jump quest. Nexon, why did you make that damn thing? Because that thing is horrifying. But yeah, activity missions, super easy. Exploration missions, super easy. The boss missions, after you kill Seavel, no one should have a difficulty with this one. And bam, Roar 5. So in the end, I like to close off the video by saying the following. Is it worth it? For me, for how little effort it takes, as well as so many items that I personally want, absolutely, this is definitely worth it. For other people who only want like the minuscule rewards, hell, just do it 10-15 minutes a day. Don't even put effort into it. You'll get it done. Trust me. Just watch Steve's video on the multi-kill thing if you're going to be hung up about that one, because that one is very easy. There's Origin AFK. Origin AFK. There's nothing else to it. But yeah, with that being said, I got nothing else to cover about this topic. If there's anything that I was not clear about with how ecstatic I am about this, please let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to answer it. Or if there's anything else about this event that you'd like me to cover, please let me know in the comments. I will do my best to make a video to answer it. Or if it's a simple answer type question that I can just reply to you, I'll do that. But do take note, if there's any suggestions or requests that are made after this video's released that goes into the Saturday and Sunday following it, do take note, I'm back in the Navy, so I'll be going to base this weekend to report for duty, so things will get slowed down. But I will do my best to do what I can. So other than that, guys, I got nothing else to cover, so thanks for watching and continue to support. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.